Michael, many congratulations through to the last 16 after a real battle. How would you sum it up?
I definitely had to battle. I think it wasn't an easy game at all. Of course, I think I was the dominant player set 3 and 4, and I think I outscored him, I outplayed him. But after that, I made it myself really difficult again. And maybe I was thinking about the win, maybe too much, I don't know. But you also know you have to deal with a very steady player who's been on the circuit for years and beat everyone he could on his way before, so he's not going to give up. So you have to do everything yourself, and you can't afford to make too many mistakes.
And we know the quality that Brendan has, so coming through a game like that, can it set you up now for the rest of the tournament?
I hope so. I feel good. Of course, there's still a lot of work to do. I think, but if I keep maintaining this, and I hope I can do something extra in the next game as well, then I think I can be in a really good spot. But yeah, there's something to worry about in 2 days' time.
And we saw glimpses of your best there, particularly midway through the match. How close to your best do you feel you are right now?
10%, I think. But I'm still in the tournament, so who cares?
And we've seen the likes of Michael Smith and Gary Anderson lose out in your half of the draw. Is that just testament to the quality of the sport right now?
No, the quality of the sport. I think the sport gets harder and harder. There's more money involved. There's more interviews. The darts is getting bigger, international, globally around the world. So maintaining your form, keep doing the right thing for yourself is really important.
And it's going to be Paolo Nebreda or Jeffrey de Graaf for a place in the quarterfinals. How are you feeling about that game?
Yeah, I feel good. Of course, I believe in my own ability and my own opportunities, but there's still a lot of work to do, and they're not there for no reason. Because one of them beat Gary Anderson and the other beat Ross Smith. That's not because they're numpties, is it?
Michael, congratulations. Some vintage Van Gogh and fist pumping there on the stage. You must have enjoyed it up there.
In patches. No, in patches I think I did right, and of course there's still a lot of work to do, but I feel good, I feel comfortable, and I think that's really important.
You looked a bit emotional coming off the stage. What was that? Was it just...
No, well, I wasn't emotional. I was happy, but more I was glad it was over. I think that was the key word.
Tough battle, isn't it? You know, when you've got, just like we've talked about, all the seeds that we've seen fall at that point, do you pay any attention to that? Is that something that you're watching and going, brilliant, or is it something that you just, oh well, I can only beat what's in front of me?
You only can beat what's in front of you, and today was Brendan, and next game is going to be Nebreda de Graaf, so I don't care. Whoever you're going to face on your way, you have to beat him, and that's the way how it is.
I want to put it to you the other day that Luke Humphries, obviously in a good-natured way, was saying he thinks that the name on the trophy at the end of the couple of weeks is going to be a Luke. He was obviously keen to say it was going to be himself. Do you disagree? Do you think it's going to be a different name to Luke?
Is this a question to me or what?
Yeah.
Then you know the answer as well. If this was a question, you know the answer. Never underestimate me. Simple.
Cheers, Michael.
Michael, congratulations. You spoke about the vintage spells there, but when it gets towards...
What?
You talked about your vintage spells.
I never said that.
Right, the good bits in those sets.
Yeah, of course.
When you get near the end, have you almost forgotten how to win games? Because that's how it seems that final set you seem to tense up.
Of course, when you make it, because it wasn't really about me. I think it was also because he had some really dirty finishing and right scoring power and right moments, and that made me quite difficult. But that's the way how it is. But yeah, you have to believe in your own ability. And I was battling. I'm coming from far. Everyone knows I didn't have the best year of my career. But as long as you keep believing in your own ability, anything is possible, I think. When you were at your best, you made it look effortless. But right now, when you go up on the stage, is there a lot of questions floating around in your head? What, no, not at all. If I had that questions, I would have lost this game tonight. You can't have questions, you can't doubt yourself, because then, you're going to make too many mistakes. You're not allowed to do that. And everyone was gearing up for Michael van Gerwen against Gary Anderson in the last 16. That's not going to happen. Were you surprised when he fell? Yes and no. We all know Gary... had a good year on the Pro Tour, but we also know he put too much pressure on his shoulders I think in the last few weeks. by telling everyone he could have done it. But you know what I mean? It is what it is, and as long as you keep believing and do the right thing for yourself, no one cares.
Well done, Michael. You're obviously a winner and you've won this tournament 3 times. How much does that pay dividends when you're at this stage in the tournament and you're starting to think about the latter stages?
As long as you keep standing close to yourself, I think anything is possible. And to win this tournament, you need to have some proper balls. You know what I mean? Everyone knows that, but we're still so far away. You know what I mean? We're only in the last 16 now, so there's still a long way to go.
Michael, well done on the win up there. You never lose early in the World Championship, but we saw a record number of seeds fall in their first match. Why do you feel like, in particular this year, more seeds seem to have struggled on that stage?
Yeah, I think that's a better question for them. You know what I mean? Why they lose earlier.
Do you feel more pressure as the sport
continues to grow? Of course, there's a lot more pressure, but there's nothing to anyone else. There's more to do with the way how I've been performing in the last year. Do you know what I mean? That's a different story.
Where are the confidence levels now with your own game?
I think good. Otherwise, you can't win games like this if your confidence level is not there.
Michael, well done tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Michael. You mentioned there about Gary putting a lot of pressure on his own shoulders. Do you feel that at the start of this year, sort of the Lukes kind of took the reins? Was it you putting too much pressure on your shoulders and that maybe contributed to your difficult year?
I've been putting pressure on my shoulders for the last 15 years, but that's the way how I am, how I perform, and how I like to play. But that's sometimes it didn't really help me in the last year. I have to admit that, but that's the way how I play the game, how I love to play the game, and I will never stop doing that. Simple as that.